I assume we have a conversation. Oh yeah. Willem's not exactly sitting next to Reynard here, is he? Really, no updated dialogue with Reynard, huh? You two in particular don't have anything to say about how Willem's here? Okay.
How do you fare, my son? My advisors, have you met them?
I certainly tried, but they've no wish to speak with me. Begin to mumble when I draw near. Even the ridiculously reverent Count Reynard.
Well, suspicion must still grip their minds. And for good reason, you must admit.
Yes. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, that's plain to see.
And you shall get to it straight away. As soon as we've spoken. Your reforms. Tell me about them. You insist that I not repeal them. They must be a source of pride.
Mother, why must you mock me? If you wish, I shall tell you of my decrees, gladly so. Yet not dare you scoff them and ridicule me.
If there's any merit to them, you've naught to fear. Now tell me.
I began by clarifying key aspects of the rights of spoil and staple.
Meve listened intently and with rising interest. With her son's every word, her skepticism waned, giving way to swelling pride.
And thence my decision to revoke Sparla's trade privileges. You stand quiet, Mother. Awfully so.
There are few things I enjoy less than admitting I was wrong. We'll go over it all again, Willem, in detail, when peace comes, at a meeting of the Council of Peers. I wanted to thank you.
But whatever for?
For your courage in believing we could reconcile. For extending a hand and helping all this fall into place. I wouldn't have done so. Ever. I would have fought it to the bitter end.
Mother, I understand.
If we hadn't, well, what might have happened? I don't even want to think about it.
Then don't, please. Let's just leave this all behind us. It's the past.
General at Dahi, you must tell me more about him. I think it wise to know one's foes.
Actually, Mother, he reminds me of you, in many ways.
Truly? You're serious?
Mm-hmm. He's proud, confident, and positively loathes compromise.
I'll take that as a compliment. But do we differ in any way? I mean, besides the beard.
Contempt. He behaves as though he sees in us a different, lower race, the way some elves do. All the north he treats as a wilderness to be tamed, to be broken.
I saw this in Edirne. I know what you speak of. But I won't allow him to do anything of the sort.
Mother, I know Nilfgaard has not defeated you in battle. I know you've gone from one victory to the next, but I beg you, don't underestimate him. He's prepared to do anything, literally to win.
We shall speak later, my son.
Well, here's hoping Willem doesn't have like a lost love that I have to worry about showing up as a hostage or something, because I would expect Dahi to abuse something like that for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna like his card. We'll find out. Might be the first time I've ever not liked a hero very much, but a spy hero. And as far as spy heroes go, his ability is just weird. It could be amazing and clutch and absurd. The idea that everybody who has the same power as him comes back with him, just ripping them off of the enemy side of the board. But getting the numbers to match up could be such a gamble. And I can't use Meve's ability until I'm ready to bring Willem back. Otherwise it gets wasted. But also, I have the issue that my side of the board tends to fill up. So I might not want the enemy's units on there. Unless it lines up with a really good one. He might be kind of a waste. In shortened battles, he's probably going to kind of suck because I have no problem filling the entire board with units that I like. But in standard battles across multiple rounds, he might be good for filling in my ranks with enemy units during some of the other rounds when I don't have a full screen.
Said Reynard, saluting and clicking his heels.
Peasants from the Scala region have arrived at camp. Supplicants wishing to deliver a plea to your person.
Meve sighed. Supplicants, trials, audiences. All aspects of queendom she did not miss.
Very well. Bring them here.
She replied.
And instruct them to be brief, with no digressions.
The band of commoners was led by a sturdily built beekeeper dubbed Ethelred, son of Theobald. Finding himself in the Queen's presence, he fell to his knees and waved his arms in his best impression of proper etiquette.
Oh, my lady, the Queen, your gracious mightiness! Take pity on us tillers and toilers! Wars all around leaving us but scraps to live off, belly that to be honest. So we beg you, don't do it. Don't raise the levies. We can't pay more than...
What?
Meve interrupted.
What the devils are you talking about?
What? Your decree? One they nailed to our notice board.
The peasant said, sheepishly pulling out a parchment and pointing to the relevant paragraph with his rough finger.
We, Queen Meve, do hereby proclaim that if our throne we shall recover, the tallage, murage, and pavage we shall raise threefold. The expenses of this war for to compensate at the cost of the common folk.
Meve and Reynard exchanged astonished glances. They had issued no such decree. Yet the document bore her signature and seal.
Willem, did you have a hand in this?
No, Mother.
The prince said, shaking his head.
We were at odds, true, but never would have forged your name.
Then who fabricated this decree?
The Nilfgaardians.
The queen replied without hesitation.
They have access to my seal, to my scribes. They wish to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, turn my folk against me. And they are liars without any honor.
The queen tore the falsified document to shreds. Knowing this would solve nothing, she had to find the printers churning out these fakeries and end their run.
I'm a little... They exchanged astonished glances. I'm like, we've seen several of these already. I guess they don't remember. Oh well. Oh, this bridge is out. It's probably Dijkstra, that asshole. Isn't he a Nilfgaardian spy? I know that he sucked. Oh god, wasn't the grand conclusion of that storyline that he was like the ultimate asshole? And I had to like, I think I had to save several noteworthy side characters from him being an asshole. I think. It's been a while since I played Witcher 3. That was a neat game. Every now and then I'm tempted to go back to it, but every time another year goes by, I'm like, wow, it's going to be even harder to remember what I was doing and where I was going. I beat the game. It's not like I left it incompleted, but there's more world of side quests out there I could probably do if I could find them. Probably more likely to go play the first two instead of trying to find secret quests hiding around in 3. The Troll Gourmand. In one of Rivia's many caverns dwells a blind troll known to locals as Sniff Sniff. He is often seen along roadsides where he greets wary travelers and warmly invites them to his cave for soup. On occasion, utterly drained from hunger, some actually accept the offer and follow the troll to his home. They soon realize, however, that they'll not enjoy a single slurp of his soup, but rather become a key ingredient in it. Oh, he's not one of the fun trolls. Okay. Play the ingredient card that matches the scent of each unit. Sometimes throwing an ally into the fire is the best way out. What? Okay, let's show me what this one means. Some of the trolls are almost harmless and just kind of weird and confusing and odd. Play the ingredient that best matches the scent of each unit. Ingredient Alchemist. Prized by old trolls for the tender flesh steamed in roots and herbs over many, many years. He comes pre-seasoned. Ingredient Slinger. Carries the stench of cheap booze and garlic stewed in the gut. Served with a side of crunchy rocks. Ingredient Forager. Day and night, up to their elbows in corpses, can't mistake the smell for anything else. Tastes like chicken. Does it though? Ingredient Scout. During war's quieter moments, he picks mushrooms and saves slippery jacks for the pickle jar. Tough and stringy, needs to stew a while. Wolfsbane. Got your meat, but no fire to cook it? This'll do the trick. Known for its lethality and tendency to stick between your teeth. Ingredient, mandrake. Draws out a rich aroma from even a sloppily prepared meal. Tasty, earthy, may cause hallucinations. Ingredient, skulls. It's not a proper meal without a carcass left behind. Everyone knows the tastiest broths are made with bones. Ingredient, foul ale. Might cloud a man's senses, but makes a troll's appetite only more acute. No matter the stink, only a fool eats soup without drink. Ingredient, mushrooms. It's what every soup needs for that extra depth and character. Poisonous for humans, savory for trolls. So you collect corpses, so click. How do these work? They're like mushrooms? Is that how you do it? Do I play them next to each other? Okay. Oh, did I check the stew? Oh, there we go. Every turn on turn start, consume the leftmost card. I forgot to read this one. If it was an ingredient, remove 1 power from the troll soup. If it was a unit, Meve loses the battle. It tastes worse than it looks. So leftmost, that's the one I'm most unsure about. Your booze, your corpse, your mushroom. Booze, corpse, mushroom. But which one of these is the alchemist? Roots and herbs, so I guess it'd be you. I was gonna say wolfsbane is something that an alchemist would use too, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like those both fit. Hey, the alchemist is alive, so that worked out. So you want booze and garlic. There's the corpses. And there's the mushroom. 3 of them just... I guess all of them just explicitly told you which one the answer was. The alchemist could have been interpreted as 2 of them, but specifically mandrake is a root, and they said that they're the flavor of roots and herbs. Whereas the other ones just straight up said booze, mushrooms, and corpses. Howdy. Aren't you happy to see me? It's me, Death. Frolics and revels, Nilfgaardians too enjoy merrymaking, to dance, sing, and drink. The black-clads who indulge in these amusements are at the roadside inn, the Foxtail, had not expected other guests would join them. It's just an inn's worth of people, and I'm getting a whole standard battle out of it. That description sounds like it's the intro to like a gimmick fight, not a 3-round brawler. Ooh, starting with Zigrin for once. Still, I have to accept the idea of using all 3 of them at once, which is kind of brutal. But hey, more hand viability. Generally, I want to open with Mahakam, so I should hold on to that. I'll probably save Zigrin for round 2, though. Like a late entry of brutalness. And I'll try to use my hand for round 1. These guys are a little boring, but having them played early means I can spam my ability on them. You go well with you, and I guess you. You're pretty good too. This is not a bad hand. I might just stick it out, see how it goes. We kind of need to open with you.
Without hesitation.
Just to get things started right. And I want Odo. There we go. We'll get it working.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, gods.
Did damage an enemy by the number of allies. Same as usual.
Again and again and again.
Getting those bonus. Oh, I forgot to play the ale. I've got so much engine to rev up that I forgot how many steps I'm supposed to use. There we go. Why'd you go to him and not him? You can boost him, but you went to the ale. Weird. Oh, this guy.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
That's gonna fuck me up.
Something from nothing. It's exactly what I do.
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Got a death wish?
Please die. Please stop getting bonuses every turn. Stop it. This is just the most irritating card ever made. Just because Meve clearly specializes in orders. So this guy's bonus is a nightmare. Still, I have so many bonuses going on here, number-wise, that I don't... It's just gonna be hard for him to outpace me. Try to burn the dude.
Catch!
There we go. If only, right? Gascon's a pretty good call for this. That'll outpace... Gascon should outpace the rate at which that guy's getting power. Oh, he's the other guy. He also attacks. Right, he's the fucked up version. I keep forgetting that they added that one, the one that's the even worse version of the card that was already brutal. Really? Well, I guess I don't have to worry about him anymore. I guess that's that. I got such a scary high number that he's just gonna give it up there. All right. Works for me. So I want to use Gabor like 75% of the way through this turn, because he can call in reinforcements and do the scary things. So he has the horn. He has the horn and the bomb, which are things I want to do in the last turn, basically. But reinforcements might have orders I want to use, so I want to use it a little earlier than the end, just in case. This guy was going to get played between two people with orders, but then that didn't really become necessary, I guess. I'd go for like one more drummer, maybe. Nope. I just cycled right back to the same card I just had, didn't I? Of course.
Army's a waste of time for them like me.
All right, let's square up, buddy. Let's see if your full hand can beat my full hand. This guy.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Not yet. Let's go full summoner.
Left, right, left, right.
The fact that he also gets armor is especially rough.
My goods got sand aplenty in them.
Yes, okay. Here comes the fire. Double fire.
You mad? Don't say that.
Let's get the spikes down before I start moving people around. Oh, I can do that now. Yeah. I need to outpace the rate at which he gets bonus armor. Then he'll really start to melt. Oh, he's placing people directly on the row. Oh no. If my highest power is even. Nope, they're all odd. Thank God. Okay. That's good. Let's see. Next turn's... Yeah, let's place the Scytheman. Because next turn is going to be Meve's ability, so I want those bonuses. And if I have it in time for this one, then I should at least have a chance to use Meve's ability twice. Which should give them plus 14 each. Nothing makes you notice the frame rate dips quite like the fire effect being on the screen. Game's thinking hard. What? These are really sloppy card descriptions. Every turn on turn start, summon a copy of this unit, cooldown 3. Every turn, cooldown 3. Like, that doesn't... Which one? Also cooldown 1? None of those things match. What a mess. Alright. Placing the other guy.
These damn boots are killing me.
So they're gonna get their bonus. Ooh, could counterattack all the damage they sent my way. We don't know if they'll ever get... Oh, wait, no, yeah, they will when I play that unit. I think I'll do this guy, then use Gabor.
Course I'll manage. That's really for weak.
I'd hoped we could solve this some
31. Damn. Another one? We have 7 each, so we can fit 4 more units total. And I have 3 here and 1 there, so it kind of works. Oh, but you're going to call reinforcements. Still, that's a way to call reinforcements without having to use an order, I guess. Let's use you first, because you might be able to get people red.
For you, pal. Anything.
Bomb last. Hey, more Scythemen. Then a horn to try to get more people red if I can. Didn't... Oh yeah, 2 people are red. Awesome. Now you're in trouble. He's a scary card is what he is. What are we gonna get? Ooh, that's not bad.
Blood washes away all shame.
I guess these guys would have ultimately done more damage though than he will. Well, he'll get to do it twice. But they only have 6 units, so he'll do 12 damage, where these guys would also do 12 damage while also doing 3. Do a bunch of them, so these guys are actually better than that guy, so... He wasn't the best inclusion, I guess. Playing from my hand was better than summoning. They might kill the... They might kill someone, though.
A shame I have no time.
No. Get out of my inventory. Fuck you. I want to play cards. How dare you? How are you gonna move 1 more unit over? Get off my side of the board, dude. I was using this. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Still, I'll get my... Oh, my guys will get their plus. Pitfall would be good. You get 2, I get 28. Good luck. Oh. So how is him moving gonna work? My row's full. Does he just die, or does he kill one of my units? Oh, this is every 2 turns. So I just don't get to play my last unit. Thanks. Rude. Aw. Oh well. Better have 2 remaining cards that are real good, because you're not you have to wait. He played a trap. I passed and then he played a trap. Oh no. He's an idiot. Oh no.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Oh. Yeah, that plus 10 really fixed it. You win now. Congrats. So, is Queen Meve still just a minor nuisance that you can take out at any moment? Epdehi? Is that how things are going for you? Is that how confident you're feeling these days? After all, these base raises can't stand against the Nilfgaardian Empire, right? I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that whoever has aided the Nilfgaardian war effort shall face punishment of the highest severity. Whosoever has bartered with, repaired equipment for, or eaten fare made by a Nilfgaardian shall receive 30 lashes. Finally, whoever has taught them our language, or served as guide, shall be executed in the slowest manner possible. Damn. And as expected, I was like, these are stupid. This would be really stupid messages for Queen Meve to put out. So obviously she's not doing it, and no one would fall for this. And then a moment later, I'm like, oh no, the peasants will totally fall for this. And now we've already had an interaction showing that the peasants have absolutely fallen for this. They're not the brightest.
Oi, Meve!
Cried Gascon, as usual paying no heed to courtly etiquette.
Come here a minute.
Would it hurt so terribly to occasionally address me by Your Grace or Your Majesty?
Didn't want to be petty, but since you bring it up, you've never once addressed me as the Duke of Dogs.
Meve sighed, rolling her eyes.
Get on with it.
My lads jumped one of the Blackclads' transports. Guess what they were hauling?
Gascon handed Meve a pot filled to the brim with a thick, dark fluid.
Paint?
Close. Printer's ink. Same tone used in those phony decrees.
Meve spun on her heel, put a hand to her mouth, and yelled,
Reynard! Send scouts to comb the area!
Her soldiers returned a few hours later with good news. They were able to find a Nilfgaardian printer's workshop hidden in an abandoned barn. It was guarded by a division of elite infantry.
Right, so?
Gascon thumbed the edge of his blade.
Shall we stop the presses?
Time for the Nilfgaardians to publish a retraction.
Spoke the Queen as she drew her sword.
Signed with their own blood. Follow me!
The Lyrians did not need to be told twice. Their Queen's honor, her good name, that was a cause well worth fighting for.
Shortened battle. Wartime propaganda. One Nilfgaardian propaganda pamphlet reads as follows. Meve, a faint and timid woman, has not the courage nor strength to defend the country in times of war. They would soon see, however, that this claim was, on every account, false. You're gonna get shit on. I should actually be careful how many drummers I bring onto the board, probably, if I can avoid it. Just because I'm gonna have so many... Like, Odo's gonna be busy. Let's see. I should hold on to you, I think, because my board's gonna fill up, so having a card... Well, no, that doesn't matter. I was just thinking about throwing it onto the enemy field so I could... Yeah. I keep thinking of the enemy field as if it's extra space. But if it can't come back, he just won't come back. Whoa, Nilfgaardian Commandant. Oh, they lose... Yeah, it's those guys. They're screwed. For every 2 units destroyed, boost self by 6 and damage all enemies by 2. Oh. Damn. I swore in the name of our great emperor that I shall never lay down my blade, and I shall stay true to my word. Nilfgaardian Braveheart. These are bosses. You need to be taught manners. Alright, standard round. Not standard, but you know. This guy's usually good for a go. Having early Scythemen does not hurt. I can set these guys to draw Odo immediately. The Scythemen will boost me like crazy. Yeah. So you have restraint. So I can't use on these guys. I'll see if they draw anything cool.
It's her! Yes, you foolhardy! Sound the alarm! Larum!
It's Lubu! I'm gonna show a moment of restraint. I'm gonna place the other one first. I'm not sure, but I think this might mathematically work out better than playing the ale first. But who knows? All I know is I want Odo. Wherever he is. There you go. I don't know why I always go up for naming him Odo over Reynard.
Discipline. That is what you folk lack.
I think it was mostly just the thing I remembered more easily, and immediately. Was just remembering that his name was Odo, more specifically than being named Reynard. And so that just kind of stuck. Wow, they have a lot of power right now. We'll see what I can do about that.
Life is mine now.
That is a lot of power.
Without hesitation.
Oh, cool. So I can only target that one guy. Hey. Oh. Too much single target before I could do much else about it. That's a bummer. Shouldn't necessarily be doing this, actually. Well, you're on top now, so if I make something else on top like you, then the next it should draw that card and then Odo, right? That's how decks work, right? Unless it's reshuffling every time. So I made Odo on top, and then I made a Blitz card on top, and these guys draw twice if they draw a Blitz card. Yep, okay. The decks more or less work like you would think they would. Right, we can only directly target this guy. Right, but it targets the whole row, so it doesn't matter. I could just nestle in between the spies. Neither of them are bosses. And this says, cannot be manually targeted, but this is not manual targeting as far as I'm aware. So that should be fine. I really need some of their units to start dying. I wonder if I should just kill my own unit. I don't know if that would count towards that rule or not. It's whether or not people count as allies, I think has been slightly inconsistent from moment to moment, but I'm not entirely sure.
Left, right, left, right.
$36, yeah. Ooh, 40. I'm catching up. Catching up numerically, but it'd be better to actually kill some of their units so these guys lose power. Easier said than done somewhat.
Off to the front yet again.
Ah, no. That's bad. Hey, guy.
As you command.
Let's try this. Before I use my loyalty, let's try this. I want to max. Yep. That's exactly what I'm hoping for. I want to maximize how many cards like that are on the field before that happens. Those are both good. How much damage has been done to me so far? A decent amount, actually.
I'd hoped we could solve this some other way.
Yes, Isabel, nothing's ever solved in some other way. It always goes this way. 44, yeah, that's more than a Gascon. Probably still not going to score kills, though. I might actually lose this fight. It's been a while. But I'm just not getting actual kills, which means these guys aren't going down. And they have quite a number as a result. Extra rude to have this guy show up in this scenario. Wow. Because you've got this nonsense, so that's happening now. Oof. Not bad.
Storm knock out one of your teeth.
Let's start with you. Then you. And then target anything that's the weakest at this point. Oh wait, we have to target you. And these guys can be targeted because they weren't there when the immunity was played, I guess. So the ones with the lowest armor, I guess. So 2, 3. The best we can do right now. Yeah, we're not in good shape. That'll die though. And that'll die. Get 6 damage. And that'll take these guys down, which might work out. But he still has 2 more cards, so I'm not in great shape. God damn, really? Yeah. Honestly, I lost track of him in the crowd and didn't pay enough attention to him. And these guys were making his entire hand comically powerful, which made this pretty unwinnable. Unless... Is it winnable yet? No, I still lose. Yep. Yep. Oh, the fire killed another unit. Wait. What's your last card? Do I win? This last card's probably strong enough. It's probably still gonna lose, but wow, they got way closer. The fire actually claimed another life. But his last unit probably has like 40 power in it by now, right? So I'm screwed. What? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, why is he thinking for this long? It's an easy win. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna have to try this one again.